Hello guys, and welcome to Affinity Customizing Studio. In this video, I'm going to share with you some few tips that will help you speed up your production and delivery time. Let's get this rolling. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to share with you is production. Now, what I want you to understand is that every company, every factory, every printing press that you know, be it online, in your locality, your community, or in your city, is already in production. They are already producing goods, or they are already producing for other clients, other customers. They are already making their fulfillments for other people before you contact them. So even before you contact them, they're already producing some goods for some clients, right? Why do you need to know this production factor? You want to know this so that you can plan your production in advance, so that you can source your souvenirs, your promotional items, your gift items, or your company attire or uniforms in advance, so that you don't wait for the last 10 days before you contact a factory or a printing company to request for your t-shirts, and they tell you can use 15 days and you are locked up, or you don't know what to do. So production, keep in mind, every factory, every company is in production before you contact them, unless you are lucky to contact them and they are not producing for anyone. The next thing that I want to share with you is that when we do our inquiries, now we ask about the price, the delivery time, we ask about everything we want to know about the production. After we do our price and delivery, we call it lead time. Now, when they give you the lead time, like maybe 5 days, you can deliver in 5 days, you can deliver in 10 days, we can deliver in 15 days, in 20 days. When they give you the lead time, you can bargain for the lead time. If they give you 10 days or 15 days, they can produce that in their comfort zone, or that's their comfort zone, meaning that within that 15 days, they can produce without any pressure. They can produce and as well produce for other clients. They can produce and as well accept other orders. So if I'm saying that you should bargain for the lead time, what do I mean? What I mean is this. Some companies and factories can fulfill, or they can produce for you. If they give you 10 days, they may produce for you in 7 days without any cost. If they give you 5 days, they can produce for you in 3 days or 4 days without any extra cost. They can just fulfill it as urgent order without cost. Some companies will also request for more money. Some companies or factories will request for more extra money to produce your order as an urgent. But it's always good to ask. When you ask, you will know if they have urgent services without extra cost, or if you need to pay more. So if you need to pay more and you can pay, that is great. If they can produce it, or they can fulfill your order as an urgent order without any extra cost, that's also great. So bargaining for the lead time, always ask if there is a way to produce it faster in terms of lead time. Another way of speeding up your production and delivery time is to ask for possible ways to produce your order. Ask for possible ways. And here I'm talking about technology. Ask for possible ways to produce your order. Mostly, there are different ways of producing specific items. Like if you are producing t-shirts, hoodies, polo shirts, wristbands, lapel pins, books, bags, etc. There are different technology that we use to produce them. For instance, in t-shirts printing, we have the vinyl, we have screen printing, we have heat press, we have embossment, we have different printing technology. Depending on the type of logo or design you have, depending on the order quantity, we have specific printing technology we use to print. What some clients, or you may have your own printing technology you think is the best for what you want to use the t-shirts or specific goods that you are customizing for. But what I want you to know is this: specifically for some people who want, or some of you who want to produce for events, for campaigns, for promotion, mostly you can just change the technology, the printing technology to speed up the production. Meaning that with your logo, if you use screen printing and embroidery may be slow. Maybe embroidery takes you 15 days to produce, but screen printing may take you just 10 days or 8 or 7 days to produce. So just changing from embroidery to printing will speed up your production. So the printing technology you choose can delay or speed up your production. So ask from the company, the factory, the printing shop, ask from them, what is the possible way to speed up my production? And mostly they know best. They can assist you, they can give you the best way to produce whatever item you want to customize or custom print, the best technology that they can use to produce for you faster if you need to receive your goods faster. This can speed up your production. And over the years, I have also suggested best printing technology or the fast mode that you can use to produce specific items like wristbands, t-shirts, and other items. So always ask them and they will advise you. Always ask your producer, always ask whoever you are producing from, and they will assist you if they have the best way to produce it faster for you. So this is another way to speed up your production. Again, another way that you can use to speed up your production is to always get your designs, logos, and artwork ready before you contact the factory, printing shop, or customizing studio. If you have your designs, logo, and artwork done, it means that you have already saved the production company some time. You have already saved yourself some time. I know that mostly the logos are ready. Most people have the logos done. Most companies have their logo already, but the problem is that the logos are pixelated. They are low resolution logos. They have low resolution. They are bad logos. They don't have the original files. After you get your logos, keep the original logos or files safe. Save them. Save them on your iCloud. Save them on your external drive. Keep them safe somewhere on your email so that anytime you want them, you can access them. Because when you contact the factory and they want the original logo and you can't get it, it is hard for them to start work. If you don't have the designs, if you don't have the artwork, even the artwork is not a problem. If you don't have the designs, if you don't have your logo, that alone is going to delay your work. So you want to get your logo ready so that the logo can be used to make your design, to make your artwork. So if you can make the designs and artwork, at least get your logo ready. So the next thing that I'm going to discuss with you is the money aspect. The money aspect. Make your deposit as soon as possible. After you have confirmed your designs, your artwork, your delivery time, your production time, everything, the next thing is to make your deposit as soon as possible. Every company that you want to work with or you want to produce from, be it online or in the city or in the town or country you live, or in a foreign country, the delivery time or production time starts from the day you make your deposit. I know some factories produce without deposits, which is not popular. But if you are lucky to meet a company that can produce for you, and after production you pay, that is totally different from what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about here is in the case where you need to deposit money before production starts. which is common, which everybody knows that you need to always make deposit before production starts. In this case, your production starts from the day that you make your deposit. So if they give you a specific date, they can deliver. Or if you have a specific date you want them to deliver, for instance, if you want to receive them on the 10th and you contact them and every decision was taken on the 1st and you were supposed to make the deposit on the 1st, but you decided to make the deposit on the 2nd, it means that the delivery time wouldn't be on the 10th again, because they need to use 10 days to produce, right? So you have already delayed the order 2 days. So production will start from on the 1st or on the 3rd, depending on the time. If you pay it in the evening, they cannot start in the evening, you have to start on the 3rd. So the day or the time you pay your deposit affects the time of delivery. So if you pay it accurately or faster, it will also assist your factory, your delivery, or your factory or your production unit to deliver on time. If you delay, for instance, on the 1st, you pay on the 5th, obviously you receive your goods on the 15th. So the day you pay also affects your production. So pay on time to assist your factory or assist your production company or firm to deliver also on time. So play your part very well. That is making a deposit on time. Great. And now the last thing that I'll share with you is check on production and delivery. What I've learned over the time is that most clients and most customers always sleep after they have made their deposit. They always go back to sleep. They go back to sleep. What do I mean? After they make their deposit, after they make their first payment, they tend to relax. They don't contact us to get updates on what is going on. Most clients wait, and it happens in different industries, different factories and companies. I know it happens. I know maybe you have even done it before. When you after you make a deposit, you go back and sleep. This is what you don't know. In production, anything can happen at any time. Maybe the mold, there can be a fault with the mold. There can be shortage of raw materials. There can be a problem with the screens. The machines can break down. There can be power out. There can be something that can affect production and delivery time. So you want to keep yourself updated during production. So you want to contact them during the production until delivery day. And also delivery. When they make the delivery, you want to get the tracking number. If possible, get the tracking number and keep yourself updated on the tracking, so that when it gets to the delivery company warehouse and it is possible for you to move to the delivery company warehouse and pick it up, you can do that, because sometimes your goods may go to the delivery company. They can keep it in the warehouse. Even in the delivery company, they can delay it for 1, 2, or 3 days. So if possible, you can just go there and pick up your goods. If you really want it urgently, these are the ways that you can do. Move to the warehouse or the office of the delivery company and pick your stuff with the tracking number or tracking or delivery details. Go and pick your goods up so that they wouldn't delay you 2, 3 days or 1 day or even some hours. So these are some of the tips I want to share with you. This is Affinity Customizing Studio. It has been a pleasure sharing this with you, and we are always the place to customize your items. You are based in China, Beijing. Contact us anytime, anywhere. Thank you for watching the video. If you find it useful, don't forget to share with your friends and family.